Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Off It Field. Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network tonight by a tape delay here from Off It Field in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. The Mustangs of Laurel Highlands travel to Greensburg to take on Greensburg-Salem. Good evening, everyone. This is Gary Frankhauser along with Rick Frank and Jerry Dupay. We welcome you once again for another football night on the South Union Township Sports Network. This coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. Once again, this is Gary Frankhauser, Rick Frank alongside Jerry Dupay on the camera. We'll be right back with the starting lineups for both teams. After these messages, you're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer.
South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats. Treats you can trust for children of all ages on Sunday, October the 21st on the Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park from 1 until 5 p.m. The registration deadline is October the 14th. The event is free. Donations are greatly appreciated. Pre-registration is required. Sign up online at southunientwp.com or in person at the South Union Township Sewage Office located at 154 Township Drive. Come dressed in a costume, trick or treat your way along the paved trail, collecting treats provided by local businesses and organizations. There will be a pumpkin patch, hay rides, bonfire, animal show, food vendors, and more. If you're a local business or organization interested in participating, contact Courtney Schiffbauer at 724-438-8233. That's 724-438-8233 or email c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. That's c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. Again, South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats Sunday, October the 21st from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hutchinson Park on the Sheepskin Trail with a rain date of October the 27th.
Welcome back. Here are your starters on defense for the visiting Laurel Highlands Mustangs. At one of the cornerbacks, number 3, Connor Basinger. He's a senior, 6'1", 190 pounds. At the other cornerback, number 6, Miguel Brumfield. He's a junior at 5'7", 130 pounds. Nose tackle, a little change in the defense for the Mustangs here this evening. Trying to shake things up a little bit will be number 4, Shea Dussault. He's a senior, 6'3", 235 pounds. At strong safety, number 25, Robbie Slater, 5'9", junior, 140 pounds. At the other free safety, number 12, Ryan Fike. He is a senior, 5'8", 160 pounds. Inside linebackers are number 2, Tyler Christopher, a 6'1", junior. Number 1, Daniel Izzy, a 5'11", junior. Number 5, Jacob Popson. He is a 5'10", junior. And Chenille Thomas seeing some action tonight at the linebacker position, just a sophomore, 5'8", 180 pounds. At the stand-up defensive end positions, number 21, Maurice Dunlap. He is a junior, 6', 185 pounds. And number 61, James Price, a stalwart on defense for the Mustangs, a 5'10", junior, 240 pounds. Those are your starters for the Mustangs on defense. We'll be right back with the starting lineup for Greensburg-Salem after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee-owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
We're back once again. Here's Rick Frank with the starters on offense for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions.
Thanks, Gary. Well, for the 1-3 Greensburg Golden Lions, we're going to do the offense. Across the front line, we have number 6'3" left tackle Zach Houston, a 6'2", 280-pound senior. Left guard, number 54, Bill McChesney, 6'1", 250-pound freshman. At center, number 76, Jack Morolo Lapson, 5'10", 215-pound senior. Right guard, Joe Gongaware, number 55, is a 5'11", 225-pound sophomore. Right tackle, number 74, Tom Blunt, 6'1", 240-pound junior. Behind center, quarterback, number 9, Trent Patrick, a 5'10", 220-pound junior. Wide receivers, number 4, Kevin Trout, a 6'3", 210-pound junior. Wide receiver number 21, Tyler Williams, 6 foot, 160-pound senior. The tight end is Ryan Thomas, number 12, a 6'2", 185-pound junior. The running backs for the Golden Lions, number 26, Aaron Butt, carries the ball most of the time for the Lions. He's a 5'6", 170-pound junior. And the running back, number 1, Sean Herzog, 5'8", 160-pound senior.
Thanks, Rick. We're going to be back with the coin toss and the start of tonight's action here for the South Union Township Sports Network. The Mustangs and the Golden Lions fighting for playoff position here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, Specialists in Digestive Health.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Davis & Davis, Attorneys at Law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, Attorneys at Law.
Here we go, ready for football action here on the South Union Township Sports Network. The Mustangs will be receiving the opening kickoff. Kicking off for the Golden Lions, number 83, Ethan Turnbull. Back deep for the Mustangs, number 6, Miguel Brumfield. Here's a kick. He's going to catch it at about the 10-yard line, looking for the right side return. Tries to cut it up inside and taken down there on the play by number 44 for Greensburg. And that's Alexander Briggs. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Rick, the Mustangs looking to come back from a little bit of a disappointing showing last week against Bell Vernon. They're going to need to be very confident, very aware of the turnover situation, trying to be protective of the ball, not give any short fields to the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. In the pistol formation, Connor Basinger with Dussault behind him. He's going to hand off, no fake inside and take it himself out past the 26 to the 27. Short gain on 1st down of about 2 yards for Connor. 2nd down and just underway here at Offutt Field. The Mustangs with their first possession, facing a 2nd down and 8 from their own 28-yard line. Mustangs trying to come off a disappointing defeat from the Bell Vernon game last week against the Greensburg-Salem here at their home field. And this is going to be Dussault up the middle. Another short gain of about 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Mustangs. Just underway. First possession for the Mustangs. Important first series for the Mustangs to sustain some kind of ball control. Also flip the field as far as the possession of the ball.
Greensburg-Salem is also coming off of a loss at South Fayette. They're 1-3 this year, Gary. Mustangs 2-2. Size-wise, they're pretty evenly matched.
Looks like the Golden Lions are going to collect the box. Here we have the pitch out and tripping over his own 2 feet on the option play. Had some room on the outside, number 29 for the Mustangs, Chanel Thomas, but he trips and loses a yard on the option play right. So the Mustangs are looking at a 3 and out here on their first possession. Connor Basinger back to do the punting for the Mustangs. And deep for the Golden Lions to John Herzog. Gets away with the rugby-style kick, and John back at his 33 looking for that wall on the left side, but the Mustangs have him from behind making the tackle there. Number 6, Brumfield, brings him down, but good field position for the Golden Lions at their own 44-yard line.
I'm surprised that he didn't wave a fair catch there. The Mustangs had 3 guys right near him, and I'm surprised he didn't fair catch that, although he did get a good block on the outside.
So he gained about 6 yards on that return, and the Mustangs now on defense for the first time as Greensburg-Salem brings their offense up on 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
I think we're going to see a lot of Aaron Putt.
Inside handoff and a good tackle there by number 5 for the Mustangs, Jacob Popson.
I think he lost a yard on that, Gary.
I think he did.
Yeah, Putt is their primary ball carrier. He has most of the carries, and also Daquan Herzog is also a primary ball carrier.
In the backfield now, number 26, that's Putt. He just came in. Now the Mustangs will be offside and give him 5 easy yards. Jumping offside there, number 29 for the Mustangs, Thomas, playing at that outside linebacker position, a little bit anxious, so what they had lost on the first down now becomes a 2nd down and 6.
Trent Patrick, Gary, he puts the ball in the air a lot. The first 4 games, they put it up 65 times. He's 33 for 64, about 50%, for 460 yards.
Twin receivers out the left wide here, and this is Putt up the middle, met at the point of attack there, but he pushes tacklers for the Mustangs back. So Putt on the carry, tackled there initially by number 2, Christopher, helped on the play by Popson. 3rd down and 3 into Mustang territory at the 48-yard line. Kevin Trout now coming in for the play for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions as Patrick brings them up to the line from his more of a shotgun situation for the Golden Lions. Looks like a little jump there, and there was. And the referee's going to call it false start against the Greensburg-Salem offense, and that's going to push them back 5 and make it a much more difficult 3rd down now, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Daquan Herzog, he jumped, he tapped his chest, let everybody know he's sorry. Maybe that ball was going to him.
So now twin receivers to both sides, more of a passing circumstance now for the Golden Lions. Mustangs bring pressure to screen out to the left. Can they catch him? No, they can. Into open field now. That's Putt, and he's going to go all the way down to the 35-yard line. Chasing him initially there was number 1, Daniel Izzy, but could not grab him as he was able to avoid that initial tackle. Good blocking out there on the screen left. 1st down, Golden Lions at the 35-yard line.
That was
nicely designed play, Rick.
That was, they sent receivers down, and there was wide open on the left side. 17-yard pickup.
Inside handoff now to Putt. He's going to try to break it off to the right side. Cut back after the initial point of attack was off the left guard. Little trap inside. He cuts it back behind the center for a good gain of 4 yards down to the 31-yard line. So a lot of activity early for Aaron Putt, the 5'6", 170-pound junior for the Golden Lions. 2nd and 6. Reverse down, an open field again, but unable to make a tackle out there for the Mustangs was number 6, but he gets back into the tackle And that was Brumfield who kind of overran him initially, but that's going to be enough for another first down for the Golden Lions inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. That run there was by number 21, Tyler Williams, on a reverse. Patrick now with Putnam, and now it's going to be an illegal motion on the Golden Lions. So 2 penalties on them in this drive is going to push them back 5.
Number 22, Jalen Page, was a little antsy there, Gary, and he jumped.
Knew he did it, but this is definitely 4-down territory for the Lions. So they were able to overcome that first penalty. Let's see what happens here with twin receivers out to the left, slot receiver to the near side. Punt to the right side, sidecar. Here's a pass out into the flat. Good catch and pass, and Basinger's going to make the tackle at about the 20-yard line, but that's a 10-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup down to the 20-yard line. That's number 21.
That's Williams again.
Tyler Williams with the catch. He just goes down 8 yards, 9 yards, turns around. Patrick hits him in a good spot.
As we said, he's not afraid to throw the ball.
Now he's going to throw it again over the middle. Good play that time. Nice defensive play by Fike as he made contact initially with the intended receiver, Ryan Thomas, down at about the 5-yard line. Just a quick slant by the tight end, Thomas. And right there on the spot was Fike to break that up. So nice play, brings up 3rd down and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Having that passing game keeps Laurel Highlands on it. So you can't just stack the box. You got to spread out that defense.
Now they're spreading out the Mustangs with receivers to the near side, very wide. Inside handoff, and now fake. This is going to be Patrick. Down to a 15, inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. He's going to have the first down at the 13-yard line. So Patrick with a 7-yard run. Good fake inside to punt. He just took it around the right side. Mustangs did not make contact till he was about 5 yards into the defensive backfield. Pushed ahead for an additional 2 and the first down.
Those 2 penalties really haven't hurt the Golden Lions so far.
Able to overcome both of those procedure penalties now. First down, and Pat, here he comes around right side again. This is number 1 now. He's going to break it outside. Danced inside, broke outside for the Greensburg-Salem touchdown from the 13-yard line as DeJohn Herzog. Touchdown, Greensburg-Salem at the 4:23 mark of the first on their first possession, takes the early 6-0 lead. On for the extra point, number 83, Ethan Turnbull. Left-footed kicker out of the Herzog hold. Snaps good, holds good, kick is up and down the middle. Greensburg on top, 7-0, 4:23 to go here in the first. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions take their first possession on a 59-yard drive with 4:23 to go here in the first. The Mustangs going 3 and out on their first possession will now get another opportunity on offense, as this is a line drive that'll roll into the end zone. No chance for a run back by the Mustangs. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Let's see if the Mustangs can put something together here on their second possession. Beautiful night here in Greensburg, expecting showers later this evening. Wind is kicking up a little bit, blowing left to right on your TV screen at approximately 7 to 8 miles per hour.
Gusting to 11.
Basinger now in the pistol. Sends Fike in motion. He's going to keep it himself, go off right side, breaks a tackle, has open field, over to 35 to the 36-yard line. Brought down out there by Herzog. Basinger with a nice run, also helping on the tackle, number 46, Fyock. So Connor Basinger with a nice run on first down, puts the Mustangs out at the 37-yard line. 17-yard run there by Connor.
You know, for the Golden Lions, Gary, Trent Patrick did a nice job. He had 3 different people ran the ball and 2 people received the ball. So they're really mixing it up.
Also a nice run by himself. There's a pass out in the flat to Fike, and he's going to be hit right away. Did not go down, no knee. He said he did go down right at the 45-yard line. Tackle there made by number 21, Tyler Williams, but a 7-yard pickup on first down. Basinger to Fike. Might have to do that a little bit more here this evening, Rick, because it looks like the Golden Lions are loading up inside, trying to stop Dussault and Basinger on the running attack for the Mustangs.
Well, on that play, Gary, number 2, Tyler Christopher was the wide receiver, and he went inside, and both the linebacker and the corner went and left wide open for Fike.
It looks like the Golden Lions are pretty offsides here, so the Mustangs will pick up a first down on the 5-yard penalty out to the 49-yard line. So a good job there by Basinger, changing up the cadence and the snap count.
That's the 4th penalty of this first quarter, Gary. That's a little sloppy for the 5th game of the year. 4 for both teams. I'm sorry, combined. For,
both teams, yeah.
Both teams. I think they were all offsides, too.
So Basinger now goes back 3, looking deep. Has a man, and there's a look like a hold there, but no call, as
looked like
Slater was being held as he was trying to cut off that short post. Out there defending was number 21, Tyler Williams. No call made, but looked like that play had potential.
Connor saw that there was a hole there, and Slater was going to go there, and he just laid it up there nicely.
Slater just not able to get to the position where the ball ended up, so fell harmlessly to the turf.
Well, either Slater was going to be able to run under it, or it was going to do what just happened, and it dropped.
press coverage now on both sides by Greensburg. Looks like they're going to bring pressure. Here's the option left as Basinger will cut it up the right side. Wow, a lot of action out there on the outside, but no call. But Basinger will pick up, let's see, give him 3. 3rd down and 7 inside Greensburg-Salem territory at the 48-yard line. Clock running now with just 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the first. Greensburg-Salem on top, 7-0 after their first drive resulted in the touchdown and successful extra point. Basinger now barking out the signals, goes back, has time, over the middle and caught. Nice cut there and catch by Daniel Izzy in front of the defender Herzog. Just cut it off very sharply at the 38-yard line. Enough for the Mustang first down. Nice pass there by Connor Basinger to Izzy. Good route there, Rick. He just cut it off very sharply and really no chance for the defender to come inside to make any kind of a play.
Yeah, and the defender tried to strip it out, and Izzy hung on to it.
Now Deso up the middle. He's going to have a nice gain on first down of about 3.5 yards. Shea Deso with the carry.
Picked up another 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. Ball now at the 35-yard line. Mustangs started this drive at their own 20-yard line. The 4:20 mark of the first. Now inside Golden Line territory with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
Very strong to the right side.
So again now he's going to push ahead and be very close to another first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short at the 29-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Tackle there by number 46, Philip Fyock for Greensburg.
As I said,
play coming in from the sideline. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm sorry. As I said at the beginning of the game, these two teams are evenly matched size-wise and point-wise, and it's playing out here right now, even in the first quarter.
So up the middle, he's going to have plenty for the first down inside or right at the 25-yard line. So power football for the Mustangs there, picks up the first down at the 25-yard line, and this is probably going to be the last play of the first quarter as we're down to 10 seconds. And as Connor looks over to the coaching staff, they're going to let this run out and head to the other side of the field. So with that, the end of the first quarter, Greensburg-Salem on top 7-0. We'll be right back. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats. Treats you can trust for children of all ages on Sunday, October the 21st on the Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park from 1 until 5 p.m. The registration deadline is October the 14th. The event is free. Donations are greatly appreciated. Pre-registration is required. Sign up online at southunientwp.com or in person at the South Union Township Sewage Office located at 154 Township Drive. Come dressed in a costume, trick or treat your way along the paved trail, collecting treats provided by local businesses and organizations. There will be a pumpkin patch, hay rides, bonfire, animal show, food vendors, and more. If you're a local business or organization interested in participating, contact Courtney Schiffbauer at 724-438-8233. That's 724-438-8233 or email c.schiffbauer at southunionsewage.com. That's c.schiff BAUER, at SouthUnionSewage.com. Again, South Union Township presents the Haunted Trail of Treats Sunday, October the 21st from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hutchinson Park on the Sheepskin Trail with a rain date of October the 27th.
South Union Township Sports Network. Gary Frankhauser along with Rick Frank, Jerry DuPay on the camera. Mustangs with just their second possession. Very fast first quarter, Rick. A lot of ground game activity that kept that clock moving. The Mustangs now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Handoff inside to Dussault. He's going to get into the defensive backfield again. Herzog has to make the tackle, but not before he's down to about the 17.5-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Give him 8.
So the Mustangs had 55 yards of offense in the first quarter, which isn't too bad considering they really sputtered on their first drive.
So the Mustangs, I think, have seen something from the scouting report, maybe a little bit of a gap inside there now for Dussault. They're going to use it over the middle, wide open, just out of the reach of Fike. Nobody back there for the Golden Lions. Not enough air under that one by Basinger, and Fike could not pull it in. Wow. Beautiful call there. Nobody back there for the Golden Lions. They loaded up inside, looking for the run by Dussault, and the Mustangs had it there for the taking, just could not convert.
Well, Connor Basinger actually had a choice when you watch the replay, Gary, because Tyler Christopher was also wide open by the flag.
There was nobody back there for Greensburg. They had sold out to the run, and now Mustangs with a 3rd and 2. Need to keep this drive going. Going to hand off inside. No, Basinger's going to keep it. He's going to run over defenders inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. So nice fake there by Basinger. He fakes it to Dussault and just follows him through the hole. That's going to be a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's Herzog's second touchdown-saving tackle. Once on Dussault and once on Basinger right there.
1st and goal. Ball sitting there, saying it's on the 8. Now Dussault up the middle. He's going to be stacked up this time, but he's inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. 4, maybe 5. 4, maybe 5 Greensburg-Salem defenders on the tackle down to the 4-yard line. Dussault on the 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. It was Dussault up the middle. Mustangs trying to tie this game up. Golden Lions leading 7-0 with 10:24 to go here in the second quarter. Fast-moving first quarter. This is just the second possession of the game for the Mustangs. They took over at their own 20. They've held the ball for about 6.5 minutes and trying to convert here now. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Basinger from the pistol. He pitches out now. The inside handoff. Cut. And in for the touchdown. Number 6, Miguel Brumfield. Ball handling at its best there by Connor Basinger. Faked inside. Faked me out. I thought Dussault had it. Then I thought Basinger was going to run it. He pitches to Brumfield for the Mustang touchdown from 4 yards out. On for the extra point now looks like Daniel Izzy's going to try to kick the extra point out of the Basinger hold. Let's see what happens here to try to tie it up. Hold good, kick is up, and it is no good. He pulled it to the left. Wow. Plenty of leg, but he missed it to the left, and that's going to allow Greensburg-Salem to retain his 7-6 lead with 10:02 to go here in the second. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network and WMBS.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. We have a ball game, 7-6. Greensburg-Salem on top. The Mustangs on an 80-yard drive, potentially with the tying touchdown, but the extra point being pulled to the left allows Greensburg-Salem to retain that 1-point advantage as Izzy will now try to kick it deep. He does a line drive kick, and that's going to be taken at about the 4-yard line. Up the left side and trying to cut it up the field. Still on his feet. Ball loose. Mustangs may have it.
They do. Mustangs do have it.
Hit from behind there. Let's see who made that hit.
Number 12.
Fight with the recovery, but hit from behind there. Looked like number 30 for the Mustangs made the hit. Trying to find who that is here.
Well, that run back was number 21, Tyler Williams.
12 made the recovery.
As he came up to the 20-yard line, he handled that ball pretty sloppily.
Try to pick up who that was. Number 30, not on our roster sheet for the Mustangs, made the hit from behind and shook that ball loose. And the Mustangs, with the turnover on the kickoff, have it 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line, Rick.
Great field position. Big opportunity for the Mustangs.
Basinger now fakes handoff, takes it off the right side, and carries a tackler for about a 4-yard gain on the tackle there, number 20, Adam Cuccia.
Pick up a 4 on that.
Give him 4.
Well, the board shows 3, 2nd and 7.
Shuffling players in and out with the play. Slater and Brumfield. In at fullback now for the Mustangs is Riley Bosley.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it go to the air.
You're exactly right. He's got to get away from the rush now. He's got to get it out of bounds, and he does so it out of bounds. So a good play there by Connor to avoid a huge loss. The initial play was, now we're going to have a flag. What's the flag?
The flag's way in the back.
Might be a intentional grounding or roughing the passer. What do we got?
There was a receiver in the area.
They call roughing the pass? No. Intentional grounding. Loss of down. Wow. I'm not sure how he called that. Intentional grounding.
Number 12 was down there. Yeah, when you watch the replay, you'll see there is a guy down there. Connor running not just to his left, throwing with his right, but running, backpedaling. There's no way he could get it close to Fike. But one thing, Gary, I'll have to say, I mean, he incurred a penalty there. No question about that. But the last couple of weeks,
wow, that's a huge penalty. That goes all the way back to the 51, to the point of the foul. Wow.
When he, last couple of weeks, he'd either run out of bounds with it and take a loss of 10 or 12 yards. This time he tried to throw it away and got the penalty.
Loss of down, too. That's a killer penalty. That's going to be picked off. No, out of the reach of Izzy on the square out, trying to gain a few yards, and the Mustangs do not take advantage of the turnover.
Wow.
Huge defensive stand there, helped by the penalty by the Mustangs, push it all the way back to the Mustang 49-yard line. The Mustangs will have to punt. Wow.
Well, the one thing that they can do with with a decent punt is at least pin them back a little bit. That's all you can do now.
Hate to lose those opportunities though, deep in
Oh yeah, turnovers like
opponent's
that.
territory. Basinger now back. Good snap. Gets it away. It's an end over end kick that's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Make it the 17-yard line. So good kick there by Connor Basinger, and Greensburg-Salem will go back on offense.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about, Gary, is it doesn't seem that Jacob Just has settled on a kicker. He goes between Dan Izzy and Zach Layton, and he hasn't had a lot of success with either one.
Well, those extra points are critical games like this. Now this is, if you think about it, Rick, this is only the second possession of the game for Greensburg-Salem. There's 8:58 to go here in the
and there's a timeout.
second. It looked like the Mustangs were short one guy on defense. Laurel Highlands will take a timeout. 8:58 to go here in the second. 7-6, Greensburg-Salem on top. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS work with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice. Needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back. Greensburg-Salem back on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. That's in motion and now cutting it off the left side and some room for the carrier for Greensburg out past the 25 to the 26-yard line, number 22. That's Jalen Page getting an opportunity to carry the ball for the Golden Lions. That's going to be a 9-yard carry. Pops in on the tackle for the Mustangs, but a big gain on first down makes it 2nd down and 1.
Bobson back from an injury. He was in concussion protocol for a couple weeks. Good to see him back.
This is punt now with an opening off left tackle, and he cannot be brought down till he's out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Finally brought down there, Izzy, along with Christopher and Bryce. Slater also on the tackle. Wholesale substitutions now on defense for the Mustangs.
Good blocking on the in the trenches there by the Golden Lions. As you said many times, Gary, once you get past that first line, you hate to see a guy with a single digit make a tackle.
Stand up pass over the middle. Good break up again there. Fike with the contact, trying to hit number 22, Page. But nice break up there again by Fike down at about the 40-yard line. So all kind of time, though, for Patrick to just stand back there and survey everybody.
And he hit him right on the hands. It was a really good pass. Shine Thomas was also back there. And it was Fike to the rescue.
Fike made the hit, yep. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line. Fake again, now over the middle, wide open, and makes a catch, and Fike misses the tackle. Good go. Tight end for the Golden Lions, number 12. Ryan Thomas, as Fike tried to come up and knock it down and just ran right past Thomas, and he'll take it in for the Lion touchdown. From the 42 of the Golden Lions to the goal line for the Mustangs, a 58-yard pass and catch at 7:38 to go extends the lead now to 13-6 with the extra point to come. Turnbull, left footer for the extra point. It's up and it's good. So now 14-6. Greensburg-Salem on top. Just 2 possessions in the game. Both touchdowns for Greensburg-Salem. The Mustangs will be on offense when we come back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
South Union Township Sports Network. Greensburg-Salem making the most out of both of their possessions here in the first half. This one on a quick strike, down the middle pass from quarterback Trent Patrick to the tight end, Ryan Thomas. Just run up by Trumbull, left footer, kicks it to the left corner. That's going to have to be fielded about the 5-yard line. This is Brumfield, and he's going to be hit well back in Mustang territory at about the 13-yard line. Now a flag comes in. Maybe some extracurricular activity. Let's see. Brumfield on the return. Let's see what the call is. Might have been a Mustang diving in there late. Let's see.
Well, one thing that Greensburg-Salem did, Gary, they stayed in their lanes and Brumfield had nowhere to go.
That's an effective kick. It thought it might go out of bounds, but he had to field it at about the 5-yard line.
And it could have skipped into the end zone, but it popped up in here and he had to do it.
See what the call is here. Dead ball foul, personal foul against the Mustangs. That's what I thought. There was a late arriving Mustang into that pile that was unnecessary, and that's going to push him even further back in a hole, half the distance to the goal. 1st and 10 now from the 8-yard line.
Really makes you appreciate now that opportunity at the other end of the field.
Absolutely. So long field challenge now for the Mustangs. Basinger has 2 receivers now to the near side. Wing in motion is Fike. This is Basinger himself. He tried to slide through a little crease there, but it closed very quickly. It's going to end up with no gain. Give him about a half a yard. 2nd down and 10. Connor's usually pretty adept at finding those creases, but that time Golden Lions were waiting at that right side. Mustang cannot afford a 3-and-out here with 7 minutes to go here in the half and provide good field position once again to Greensburg-Salem. Connor straight back over the middle, has a man that's caught there but out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Gain of about 7. That's to Izzy. Basinger to Izzy for 7. A little bit more manageable 3rd down now, 3rd and 3.
This is a little bit unusual, Gary. They've done a good job of, or the play calling just went this way. Connor has 4 carries for 25 yards. You would think typically he would have a higher number than that.
Big down here for the Mustang offense, 3rd and 3. Deso is hitting the inside, and that looks like he's going to be dropped again for no gain, maybe a loss on the play. They try to go right up the middle with Deso, and he had nowhere to go. Tackle there looked like Trout in there on the tackle, along with number 75, Powell. 4th and 3 now, so 3-and-out for the Mustangs on that possession. And Basinger will be kicking it again. Herzog deep. When I say deep, he's in Mustang territory.
Yeah, he's at the 40 with his feet on the 45-yard line. Connor smartly starting at the goal line.
Clock running at 6 minutes. Nice punt. Way over the head of Herzog. Let's see if he picks it up, and he's going to be hit. And thought his knee went down, but they're saying no. Now has the sideline. He's out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Wow, looked like his knee might have went down back at the 35-yard line. We'll have to check the replay on that. No call. Herzog just made 3 Mustangs miss. Got it to the sideline and put it into Mustang territory at the 48-yard line.
Well, there was a zebra right there, Gary, on the near sideline, and
had a good look at it. So
he had a better view of it than we did, but it sure looked like it.
Yeah.
Decent field position for Greensburg-Salem.
48-yard line, plenty of time. 5:44 to go here before halftime. Mustangs need a stop. Look for Greensburg-Salem to go for the knockout here early as they hand it inside to Putt, and he has room to the left side, inside the 35 to the 30. Run out of bounds there by Fike, but he just got through that first wave of Mustang defense, cut it out to the left side, and all the way down to the 29-yard line.
19-yard run for Putt. I mean, he's absolutely their
out of
leading
bounds
gainer.
to stop the clock, too. So Mustangs unable to have an answer for this Greensburg-Salem offense so far here in the first half.
42 yards so far for Putt on
Patrick
5
to
carries.
Putt again. He's going to break tackles again down to a 25, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. See where they spot it.
Bangs out another 5.
Give him 4 on that. 2nd down and 6.
Putt, a 5'6", 170-pound junior. But he runs bigger than 170.
This is Patrick now on the fake, and he just cuts it right off right tackle inside the 20 to about the 19. That's very close to a first down. We're going to have to check this. We are going to give him a first down inside the 15 and the 14. So, once again, Greensburg-Salem picking up yardage in chunks.
Well, that's this follows Greensburg-Salem's typical game plan. Patrick does not run very much, as opposed to Connor Basinger, who calls his number a lot.
4:30 now to go here in the first. This is Patrick again. He is wide open on the right side. Inside the 5 to the 4. Runs over Mustang tackler. In for the touchdown from 19 yards out. And he's certainly running the ball tonight, Rick.
Well, it was wide open. He saw the right side.
19-yard run.
The right side was open, and there was a big lane there. He didn't meet resistance until about the 7-yard line, about 12 yards downfield.
I think that was just a 3-play drive for the Golden Lions. And it's now up and good. Extra point by Trumbull makes it 21-6 with 4:21 to go here in the second. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, Specialists in Digestive Health.
15 yards and handed the ball back. So 3 touchdowns now for the Golden Lions. Have them up 21-6 with 4:21 to go. Here's a short kickoff taken by Izzy at the 30 for the Mustangs. He's going to be out to about the 37-yard line. So the Mustangs will have decent field position, but now trail 21-6 with 4:16 to go here in the second.
17-1. And that's touchdown for the Lions.
Here comes Connor Basinger now into the Mustang huddle. Mustangs have time here before halftime to try to cut into this 21-6 lead. Izzy, wide right, press coverage by the Golden Lions. Back goes Basinger over the middle, wide open his fight. Can he outrun the defense? To the 20, to the 15. He's going to be brought down at about the 12-yard line. Beautiful pass and catch there that time by Connor Basinger to Ryan Fike, all the way down to the 7-yard line. That would be what, 10, 12?
It's a 51-yard
pass and catch. Quick strike now for the Mustangs. They need to capitalize here, Rick.
Gives Connor 76 yards passing. The two leading ground gainers for the Mustangs, Deso has 28 and Connor has 25. These are the most important yards of the game right now.
Basinger now back, looking. Cannot take a sack, but he does. Back to the 15-yard line. In there for the Golden Lions, number 4, Caven Trout with the sack. Pushes it back to the 15-yard line. Got to get rid of that one.
That's what I was talking about earlier, Gary. He gets happy feet, and then he doesn't look to throw it away.
Well, the initial
he doesn't have a lot of time.
Intended receiver was not open, so you just got to get rid of it, take the down, and come back again on second down. But now you're looking at second down and 14, 15. Ball was at the 15. Here comes Basinger. He's going to be chased again out of the pocket as a man open through the hands of Brumfield, just a little high. Under great pressure that time was Basinger in there for Greensburg-Salem, applying the pressure.
That does stop the clock, though. That's the only side benefit to it.
Number 34, Kenneth Shea, as well as Trout, applying the pressure, but now you're looking at third down and 14 from the 15.
Fight coming in, Shine Thomas going out.
Had success right down the middle for the Mustangs to see if they come up with something here on third down. They're going to bring pressure, you know that. Screen pass, good play, Deso with the catch. Doesn't avoid anybody, but he's down to about the 7-yard line. Not very shifty, but he does get down to about the original line of scrimmage plus a couple yards. It's going to be fourth down and about 8. Ball at the 8.
And that was probably Deso's first catch of the year, first attempt of the year.
Ball at the 9.
I think if that ball had been a little bit lower, Deso didn't have a chance to set up his blockers, and he ended up running right into the defender.
Big play here for the Mustangs. Fourth down, inside Greensburg-Salem territory. Quick pitch, nobody out there. Can he cut it up? No, he cannot. Nice defensive play. Out there on defense, like number 22, Jalen Page on the tackle. A loss of 3 on the play. First down, Greensburg-Salem. After the huge play down to the 8-yard line, the Mustangs unable to capitalize. Cannot take advantage of their breaks so far here tonight, Rick. Trailing 21-6, a minute 59 to go now. They have to be sure to try to limit the Golden Lions offense here.
Well, that's another place where the kicking game hurts you. Not that there's a lot of field goals in high school football, but that would have been a 25-yard field goal.
Up the middle, it's Patrick, and he's going to be still on his feet. Can't get him down. Whistle has not blown, and he is all the way out past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Wow. Mustangs could not get him on the ground.
Well, when I said that he doesn't run the ball too much,
he is tonight.
They have 13, 32, 44 yards on 4 carries, 11 yards an carry average.
Clock needs to start. We're not sure why the clock isn't started. They have not started the clock. I'm not sure why. That now Greensburg-Salem will call timeout.
That stops the clock.
That stops the clock, but there should have been at least another 15 seconds off the clock after they signaled they ready to play. So with that timeout, we'll step aside for a timeout on the South Union Township Sports Network. 21-6, Greensburg-Salem on top. Minute 47 to go here in the half.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
We're back. While we were away, there was an adjustment to the clock. It's down to 1:37 as the officials noticed that the clock did not start on the ready to play, but now after the timeout, a minute 37 to go. Look for Greensburg-Salem to go to the air here, Rick.
Why not?
They've been potent.
89 yards in the air so far for Patrick.
There he is, Patrick again. He's going to dance through Mustang tacklers out past the 25 to about the 26-yard line. Give him 3 on that one.
Remember I said he doesn't run too much?
Yeah, what happened with that, Rick? Clock is running. Greensburg-Salem now with a second and 7 at their own 26-yard line after taking over on downs. The Mustangs had the ball first and goal at the 8-yard line, did not get it in on 4 plays, and now Greensburg-Salem looking to probably run the clock out here, but no, they're going to call a timeout. On that play, a gain of about 6 yards out to the 30 brings up a 3rd down and 3. 55 seconds to go here in the half. Greensburg-Salem on top, 21-6. Mustangs unable to capitalize on a couple early breaks here in the first half. And Greensburg-Salem is not conceding this first half. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network with this timeout.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Here we go. Still 55 seconds to go here in the half. 2 receivers to the near short side. Look for some kind of a screen play maybe to gain some yardage.
Stop the clock.
Inside handoff. No, this is going to be Patrick again, and he is just unable to be brought down at about the 40-yard line. Gain of 10.
There was a face mask there.
Clock still running with 40. Now to stop for the first down. Christopher on the tackle for the Mustangs. First down, Golden Lions.
There was a face mask
on the
miss
ball.
on that tackle. You'll see that on the replay.
I think he might have just had him by the shirt, but we'll take a look at it. Inside handoff now, and in the open field. This is Putt. He's in Mustang territory to the 20, 25, one man to beat. That's Connor Basinger. He does get him on the ground, but not till he's all the way inside the 15-yard line. Basinger with a touchdown-saving tackle, but that was Putt from the 40 all the way inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. 27 seconds to go. They have one timeout left. He's going to spike it and save that timeout.
44-yard run for putt.
Wow. Mustangs just unable to stop the Greensburg-Salem offense on any of their possessions so far here in the first half.
Putt he's close to 100 yards now. Gary, he has 97 yards on 8 carries. It's a pretty good average.
For Greensburg, Trump Turnbull has shown that he has a very strong leg, so they're certainly in field goal range. So he's warming up, loosening up on the sideline. But I'm sure Greensburg-Salem looking for a touchdown here late. 22 seconds to go. New runner in for Greensburg-Salem. That's Kenneth Shea. Mustangs look for pressure. That's the fade pattern. Picked off. No. Wow. Opportunity there for the Mustangs to pick that off.
Number 6, that's Miguel
Brumfield with the chance to pick and take that the distance. Just could not bring it in. That stops the clock. Wow. Another opportunity for the Mustangs lost.
Big opportunity.
18 seconds to go.
Brumfield would like to have that one back, I guarantee you that.
3rd down and 10. Now they pull the Mustangs offside, so they'll get an easy 5 yards. What do we got? Dead ball, offside on the Mustangs. That's going to put it inside the 10 and about the 8-yard line. So now it makes it a 3rd down and 5.
Mustangs got to concentrate here. They have to... Can't have unforced errors.
18 seconds to go here. Greensburg-Salem threatening once again at the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Mustangs just jumped off sides and gave them an easy 5 yards inside the 10-yard line to the 8. They have been unable to stop Greensburg-Salem on any of their possession. Fade pattern, and that's in through the hands of one receiver, almost in the hands of the second receiver. Herzog thought he was supposed to get it. Went through his hands, almost caught there by Jalen Page, and now the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions will bring on their field goal team with 15 seconds to go. Kicker for Greensburg is Ethan Turnbull. He has shown a very strong leg, has really pushed those extra points far through the goalpost. This will be from the right hash mark. About a 26-yard attempt, ball being placed at the 16-yard line. Herzog with the hold, left foot kicker. Mustangs maybe bring pressure. The kick is up, and it is no good, I believe, off to the left. So I talked Turnbull up, and he missed that one to the left, so the Mustangs dodge a bullet. Opportunity for an interception earlier by Brumfield at about the 5-yard line, went right through his hands. He would have been able to take it back for the Mustang touchdown. So the Mustangs have squandered several opportunities here in the first half. Trail 21-6 with 10 seconds to go.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Mustangs now probably going to take a knee here, I would think, Rick, to end the half. Avoid any further possible problems.
I don't know about that. I don't know that they'd huddle up for a knee.
Back goes Basinger. Out in the corner here, that's over the head of Slater. He was open. Could have had the opportunity to catch that one and get out of bounds, but overthrown. With 6 seconds to go now.
Jacob Justice not giving up. Actually, Zach is the offensive coordinator, and George McClusack, so they're not giving up on the half.
Basinger now looks like they got a tight backfield this time. Handoff inside to Desault. He's going to get yardage out past the 28 to the 29-yard line, very close to a first down. That's going to end the first half on a 9-yard run by Shea Desault. Our halftime score, Greensburg-Salem 21, Laurel Highlands 6. We'll be back with halftime activities. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network with Gary Frankhauser and Rick Frank.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats. Treats you can trust for children of all ages on Sunday, October the 21st on the Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park from 1 until 5 p.m. The registration deadline is October the 14th. The event is free. Donations are greatly appreciated. Pre-registration is required. Sign up online at southuntwp.com or in person at the South Union Township Sewage Office located at 154 Township Drive. Come dressed in a costume, trick or treat your way along the paved trail, collecting treats provided by local businesses and organizations. There will be a pumpkin patch, hay rides, bonfire, animal show, food vendors, and more. If you're a local business or organization interested in participating, contact Courtney Schiffbauer at 724-438-8233. That's 724-438-8233 or email c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. That's c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. Again, South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats Sunday, October the 21st from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hutchinson Park on the Sheepskin Trail with a rain date of October the 27th.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. It's halftime here at Greensburg-Salem Offit Field with the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions on top 21-6, being entertained by both bands from the Laurel Highlands and Greensburg-Salem. Rick, impressive performances by both bands, and here's your scoring recap for the first half. Greensburg-Salem took the lead at 4:23 of the first as Juwan Herzog went in from 13 yards out. Trumbull kick was good, and it was 7-0 on their first possession after the Mustangs went 3 and out on their first possession. Mustangs did come back, though, and score with 10:02 to go in the second. Brumfield on a 4-yard run, an 80-yard drive by the Mustangs. However, the kick by Daniel Izzy was no good, and it remained 7-6 at that point. However, Greensburg-Salem scored 2 more times in the first half. Trent Patrick to Ryan Thomas on a 58-yard touchdown pass. Kick was good, made it 14-6, and then with 4:21 to go in the half, a 19-yard run by Trent Patrick. Kick was good once again, making it 21-6 at the half. Mustangs squandering an opportunity. First and goal at the 8, went out on downs, on 4 downs, and luckily stopped Greensburg-Salem deep in Mustang territory to end the half.
Yeah, Gary, was Mustangs had a couple moments of brilliance there where they were executing well, but like you said, the squandered opportunities, that and the Miguel Brumfield ball through his hands. As far as the statistics go for the Golden Lions, Trent Patrick, he completed 6 passes. He was 4 for 6 for 84 yards in the air. Aaron Putt was the leading ground gainer for Greensburg-Salem with 97 yards. Trent Patrick, who I said probably wouldn't run at all, had 50 on 6 carries. He had a touchdown. John Herzog had 13 yards rushing and a touchdown. And Ryan Thomas had a 58-yard touchdown pass from Trent Patrick. For the Golden Lions, 84 yards passing, 176 yards in the air, 260 yards total yards for Greensburg-Salem. For the Mustangs, Connor Basinger was 6 for 11 for 84 yards. He only had 29 yards on the ground, which is lower than he typically has in the half. Shea Deso carried 8 times for 37 yards. And Miguel Brumfield had a 4-yard touchdown dive. The leading receiver for the Mustangs is Izzy with 68 yards receiving. So total for the Mustangs, 84 yards passing for Connor Basinger. A total of 60 yards on the ground for a total of combined total of 144 yards, Gary. So Greensburg-Salem outgained the Mustangs, just about doubled up Mustangs' yardage. And it's not surprising that those statistics are like they are because we watched it play out.
Absolutely, and the Mustangs defense just has not been able to stop the Greensburg-Salem offense with large chunks of yardage being gained. A couple opportunities where it looked like penalties were going to push Greensburg-Salem out of first down opportunities, but they were able to convert on those opportunities. Have not had to punt the entire first half, so Mustangs need to shore up that tackling, shore up the defense, and Greensburg-Salem will be receiving the second half kickoff, Rick.
Hey, things are going Greensburg-Salem's way, and it looks like we have homecoming here, Gary. I didn't get the memo, but it's looking like it's homecoming, and they're getting it in before the rain. Just thought that was another positive note for Greensburg-Salem.
Everyone's looking very beautiful down there around the 50-yard line, so we'll pick up that action. And we'll be back here on the South Union Township Sports Network with second half action.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Lewis and Chess Financial Services in Uniontown would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats. Treats you can trust for children of all ages on Sunday, October the 21st on the Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park from 1 until 5 p.m. The registration deadline is October the 14th. The event is free. Donations are greatly appreciated. Pre-registration is required. Sign up online at southuntwp.com or in person at the South Union Township Sewage Office located at 154 Township Drive. Come dressed in a costume, trick or treat your way along the paved trail, collecting treats provided by local businesses and organizations. There will be a pumpkin patch, hay rides, bonfire, animal show, food vendors, and more. If you're a local business or organization interested in participating, contact Courtney Schiffbauer at 724-438-8233. That's 724-438-8233 or email c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. That's c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. Again, South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats Sunday, October the 21st from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hutchinson Park on the Sheepskin Trail with a rain date of October the 27th.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Just about ready for second half action as the Mustangs will be kicking off to the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. Number 1 for the Mustangs, Daniel Izzy. Deep for the Golden Lions looks like this is going to be number 22. That's Page. He's going to cut it out to 21. The outside. I'm sorry, that's 21. Tyler Williams, and a good tackle that time by the Mustang coverage team. Limits the return to about the 21-yard line. So the Greensburg-Salem offense, which has been very successful here in the first half, scoring 3 touchdowns. Herzog a 13-yard run. Trent Patrick to Ryan Thomas, a 58-yard pass and a 19-yard run by Trent Patrick. Drumbo Good on all 3 extra points has their 21 points, and the Mustangs, Brumfield with a 4-yard run after an 80-yard drive for the Mustangs has their 6 points on the board. Now we have a whistle. What do we have? It's like a warning here. Trying to get things straight on the sidelines, but we're all good now. 1st and 10, Golden Lions at the 20-yard line. This will be putt up the middle, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward for about 3 yards. Coming up off the bottom of the pile, Slater for the Mustangs. Give him 4 on that carry. 2nd down and 6.
That's his shortest carry since his very first one where he lost a yard, Gary. That's his 9th carry.
And that's actually a win on 1st down with 4 yards.
And that puts him over 100 yards at 101.
So look for them to sustain drives here as the handoff again is to putt, and he carries it over the 30-yard line. Looks like another 1st down for Greensburg-Salem. 2 plays and a 1st down here as we are just underway here in the second half. Greensburg-Salem with their first possession of the second half and the 21-6 lead. We welcome in the listeners for WMBS.
It is a 1st down. They didn't. At first they said it wasn't, but
now they gave it to him. Yes.
Putt has 106 yards on the night. 97 in the first half.
Patrick on the pass, quick screen out to the left side, trying to break it outside, and does. That's number 21. We got a face mask there, a huge face mask. That was Williams on the catch. And he is drugged down out there by Brumfield, who just grabbed the face mask, and that's going to add 15 more yards onto a 15-yard pass and catch. So not what the Mustangs are looking for here on the first possession by Greensburg-Salem. That's going to push it well into Mustang territory, down to about the 38-yard line, I believe.
Well, Thomas had one blocker, and there was two Mustangs there. Miguel Brumfield bit inside a little bit, and Thomas went around him, and Brumfield tried to catch him and ended up with a face mask, but had Brumfield held his ground there on the outside, they could have brought him down.
It's down to the 39-yard line, so 1st and 10. Quickly, Greensburg-Salem into Mustang territory. This is Herzog around the right side with some room and tries to cut it up and does inside the 35 to about the 34. Tackle there by number 29 for the Mustangs, Chenille Thomas, but another 6-yard pickup on 1st down for the Golden Lions. They just have really gashed the defense of the Mustangs on the 1st down carries, setting up very manageable 2nd and 3rd downs. They have not had to punt the entire game so far here. That was Herzog on the carry for about 6 yards on that last play. This is Putt now up the middle, and he's going to cut it to the outside. Has room off left tackle inside the 25, close to the 20-yard line. That'll be another 1st down. He just slices off of left guard. Good blocking on the left side of that offensive line by the Golden Lions. You got McKesney, you got Lapson, you got Houston, all on that left side, just opening up huge holes for the Golden Line runners.
And there was nobody on the Mustang right side defense to bring him down early.
Now the Mustangs with 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up defensive ends. This is going to be Patrick this time, taking it himself after the fake to Putt, and he'll take it down again on 1st down, a carry of about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Ball down to the 15-yard line. Clock running with 9:15 to go here in the 3rd, and Greensburg-Salem methodically just pushing it down the field on their first possession of the 2nd half.
First half, Greensburg-Salem had 260 yards of offense, and the Mustangs had 126, and it was very evident watching this game.
So now Patrick from the shotgun has Putt to his right. This is the speed sweep to the right and cutting it inside down to the 5-4, carrying a Mustang tackler. That spike inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Who's a carry on that one? A new carrier. That was Adam Kochuchia, I believe. 1st and goal now for Greensburg-Salem at the 2-yard line. So that was about a 12-yard carry. 1st and goal at the 2. 8:30 to go here. But now, Patrick is under center. He's going to hand it up the middle to Putt, and he is 34. Into the end zone. I'm sorry, that's 34. Just came in. Kenneth Shea, the 5'8", 190-pound senior fullback, gets the carry and the touchdown for Greensburg-Salem. They take their first possession, add on here in the 3rd quarter. It's now 27-6. Extra point upcoming. On to kick is Ethan Turnbull. 3 for 3 on the night on extra points, 0 for 1 on the late field goal attempt by Greensburg-Salem in the first half. Oh, bad snap. Now rolling to the right. Herzog's going to throw it out of the end zone. So, uncharacteristic mistake on the extra point leaves our score Greensburg-Salem 27, Laurel Highlands 6, 8:22 to go here in the 3rd. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network, WMBS, and the Trip Live High School Sports Network. Greensburg-Salem teeing it up. Take the initial possession of the second half. 81-yard drive. All on the ground. I'm sorry, there was a one screen pass out to the left.
There was one pass, and that was the biggest gainer of the, for the Lions. Actually, the biggest gainer was that 15-yard face mask penalty. But it was a bunch of 5-yard, 6-yard,
pretty much like a run, though. He just passed it out to the flat and let him go with it. And Turnbull now, this kick coming down to Brumfield at about the 6-yard line. Trying to get it up the middle. Pressure there, and he's going to be hit hard at about the 20-yard line. Get it out past the 20 to about the 21-yard line, but he'll mark it just outside the 20-yard line. The Mustangs' first possession of the second half.
One thing that I noticed about Greensburg-Salem, Gary, they do a good job of open field tackling. They haven't missed many tackles one-on-one.
Who was what has been their schedule so far this year, Rick? Who have they played? Because they certainly don't look like a 1-2 team.
Well, they had a tough opening schedule. They started out with Hempfield, which is a higher classification, I think, than Greensburg-Salem. Trinity, they lost to Hempfield.
Connor Basinger on the carry. Nice carry on first down. 10-yard carry off left side. So Basinger picks up 10 and a Mustang first down.
They lost to Hempfield. They beat Trinity. They lost to Marza, which is a tough team. And they lost at South Fayette last week by 23 points. So they've had a tough opening schedule.
You're right. And this is an important game for both teams in the conference, trying to secure that playoff spot, as you already have what appears to be Thomas Jefferson, Bell Vernon, and West Mifflin, the top three teams in the conference. So there's that last playoff spot, and the Mustangs and the Golden Lions would be looking to try to do that. Now, confusion, and the Mustangs are have to call a timeout. Wow.
Early timeout there.
7:39 to go here in the third. The Mustangs call a timeout with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Coach Just is not happy as he talks to Basinger. We will take a quick 30-second timeout on the South Union Township Sports Network, WMBS, and the Trip Live High School Sports Network. Mustangs having to take an early timeout here in the third quarter. A little confusion on offense after an opening run there by Connor Basinger.
Coach McClusack giving Connor some instructions. Shouldn't need to burn that timeout that early, though.
Now Basinger over the middle does hit the quick post to number 29 for the Mustangs, to Chanel Thomas. So he just stands up, and Chanel gets behind the linebackers for an 8-yard pickup. Second down and 2 from the 38-yard line. So the Mustangs moving the ball a little bit here on their first possession of the second half.
Well, Connor had a decision to make because he had Thomas over the middle and he had Izzy to the left. And he was eyeballing for that quick strike to Thomas.
This is Basinger now around the right side with some blockers trying to look like a broken play, but he's going to get the first down. Looked like he wanted to hand it off to Dussault, pulled it out at the last second, and basically naked out there around the right side, picked up the necessary 3 yards for the first down, actually give him 5 on the carry all the way out to the 43-yard line. So Connor improvising a little bit on that play, picks up the Mustang first down.
That looked uncharacteristically clunky there for Connor. That handoff and that decision is usually extremely smooth.
Good enough for the Mustang first down, however. Mustangs now. Basinger straight back, under pressure, gets it downfield, almost picked off. Defending out there was number 21, Tyler Williams, intended for Christopher. just threw it up between them, and it was a jump ball. Neither one able to come down with it, so it falls harmlessly to the turf. But now, 2nd and 10.
Christopher actually had a second chance when they both went up for the ball. The ball got tipped up in the air. Christopher landed on his back, and the ball hit his chest. But I don't think he definitely wasn't expecting it.
So now we got Christopher and Izzy to the near side. Double wing formation. Here comes Basinger cutting it up the left side, and he will keep it. No deception on that play. Run all the way by Basinger. Picks up 4. 3rd down and 6.5.
Yeah, there was no deception there. I'm surprised he got the 3 that he got.
Big early play in the 3rd quarter if the Mustangs want to try to stay in this game. Have not been able to stop the Greensburg-Salem offense. The Mustangs need a 3rd down conversion here. 6:10 to go on a running clock here in the 3rd. Back goes Basinger, looking, rolling right. Has a man over the middle and throws it behind Izzy, but a flag comes in there. Looks like it may be a pass interference or a holding call on Herzog for Greensburg-Salem. We'll wait for the call, though.
He dragged number 1, Herzog dragged down Izzy. Covered one, and Izzy went to make a move, and Herzog, that was a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Touchdown-saving penalty. And that's what it is. So we're holding is the call, not pass interference. So that's a 10-yard pickup.
That may have been a smart hold. That may have been a smart 10 yards considering Izzy would have been gone. Herzog was the only guy on that defensive left side.
Puts the ball inside Greensburg-Salem territory to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. So a big pickup there on 3rd down, although it was by penalty.
Mustangs driving nicely here.
They'll take it.
Controlling the ball and controlling the clock.
Up the middle to Deso. Now he is into the secondary, and a big 10-yard pickup by Che Deso. Hit there in the defensive backfield by Kevin Trout, but Deso just goes right up the middle for an 11-yard pickup, make it exactly 10. And about the 29-yard line now. 1st and 10 Mustangs again. So mixing up the plays pretty nicely here on this drive.
That's Deso's 9th carry for 48 yards. There's a whistle here. They're stopping. Timeout Greensburg, it looks like.
So Greensburg-Salem doesn't like how this drive is developing for the Mustangs. They call timeout. We'll call timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network, WMBS and Trib Live High School Sports Network. 5:37 to go in the 3rd. 27-6. Greensburg on top.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Mustangs after the timeout. Basinger back, looking, has a man open, that's Fike in the end zone, picked off, wow! What a defensive play at the 5-yard line.
Tyler Williams jumped up and snagged it.
Fike was open, the ball was slightly underthrown. The Mustang drive is stopped by an interception at the 5-yard line by number 21, Tyler Williams, for the Golden Lions.
Fike had a chance to come back to the ball. I think he waited for it to come to him, and he had a chance to come back to the ball and play defense, and Thomas just jumped up and grabbed it with no contest.
That was a nice play, though, Williams.
A little confusion on the defensive left
Williams
side.
On that interception. Up the middle now, Patrick himself. The Mustangs cannot bring him down. He is still on his feet out past the 10 to about the 14-yard line. He is a stout quarterback. He does not have the prototypical quarterback physique. Huge
9-yard run there, Gary.
Yeah, he's huge legs on that quarterback, and he just pounds it up in there, and he has a good arm too. What'd we say? 5'10", 220, junior quarterback. Second down at 1. Handoff, this time it's going to be, yes it is putt, and he's going to have the first down, but a short gain of only about 2 yards. Tough to see in the mess there who actually had that. It was putt. Number 26, Aaron Putt, the 5'6", 170-pound junior fullback.
Holding him to 2 yards is a win, Gary, but they haven't had enough of those wins.
And that was a second down and 1, so it results in a first down for Greensburg-Salem. Ball now at the 16-yard line. It's going to be Putt up the middle again, and a good tackle or grab for the tackle, but they do not bring him down until he pushes ahead for about 5 yards. Contact made at the line of scrimmage there by the Mustangs' Ben DiLorenzo, but Putt just pushes forward for 5 yards.
Looks like we have an injury, Gary. Putt.
It's Putt down on the ground. Let's see maybe it's a cramp. We'll see. Yep, that's what it is. You see the familiar leg up in the air with the toes being pushed back. It's a cramp, so that's a timeout for both teams. Gives us a chance to take another quick timeout, 60-second timeout here on South Union Township Sports Network and WMBS.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar. Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
The South Union Township Sports Network, about to be rejoined by WMBS. Here's the jet sweep to the right. This is Herzog. He has room out past the defenders for the Mustangs. Looks like a flag thrown in late. Might be a hold on Greensburg-Salem, but Herzog just gets around that right end with speed. Has a carry out past the 36-yard line, but I think we're going to have a hold here on Greensburg-Salem.
That was a 16-yard sweep play there. That was nice blocking. Good call.
Hold was about at the 27-yard line, so that's going to push him back to the 17-yard line, 10 yards for holding. It's going to bring up second down and about 8. Rejoined now with WMBS and the Triple Live High School Sports Network. Still 27-6, Greensburg on top, 3:56 to go here in the third. Second down and 7. Greensburg-Salem has controlled the offensive line of scrimmage for most of the evening. Mustangs unable to Force one punt here by Greensburg. This is a jet sweep the other side. Now this time it's number 22, Jalen Page for Greensburg, and he's going to get it out to about the 23-yard line, gain of 4. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Well, that weather that Steve and Brian were talking about is just about to hit us in about 10 minutes, according to our amateur weatherman, Jerry Dubay.
So now big down here for the Mustang defense to try to get off the field. 3rd down and 3. You would think they just go to the power. Here's a pitch to punt. Out to the left side, he has plenty of room, and he's out in the open. To the 40, 50, picks up speed. No one's going to catch him, I don't believe. Down to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Greensburg-Salem, 77-yard run on 3rd and 3. Aaron Putt adds on for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. That's a backbreaker for the Mustangs. Really untouched as he scampered around that left side, blocking in front of him, took out the initial linebackers on their pursuit, and the cornerback and safeties for the Mustangs were outrun to the end zone, making it now 33-6 with 2:50 to go. Turnbull on for the extra point. Get it down this time, and he kicks it up and through. So now with 2:50 to go in the 3rd, it's Greensburg-Salem 34, Laurel Highlands 6. We'll be back with a kick right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network, WMBS, and the Trip Live High School Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Here we go, Turnbull teeing it up once again for the Golden Lions, and he left foots it deep. That's going to hit it about the 5 and roll into the end zone, so an automatic touchback puts the ball to 20-yard line. And Rick, it's just been the Golden Lions imposing their will on the Laurel Highlands defense throughout this evening.
Well, the Golden Lions at halftime definitely came up and modified their game plan a little bit, but they were doing pretty well. Of course, giving it to Aaron Putt, he has over 100 yards just in the third quarter alone, when we still have 2:50 to play. So Aaron Putt he's up to 206 yards rushing in 3.5 quarters.
And really nothing.
2.5 quarters.
Yeah, really nothing in the way of any trickeration. It's pretty much just power football for the Golden Lions. Here's a pitch out now, and a nice pickup on first down as Connor Basinger runs to his left, pitches to Slater. Robbie Slater with a pickup of 7 on first down. Tyler Williams on the tackle for Greensburg-Salem. He's been all over the field for the Golden Lions, both offensively and defensively. Aaron Putt's a deep safety for the Golden Lions on defense, so he goes both ways. Basinger handoff up the middle. This is Huey, and he's going to have the first down out past the 30 to the 32-yard line. I'm sorry, that was Dussault. Shea Dussault on the carry.
Moves the chains.
Moves the chains to the 32-yard line. First and 10 for the Mustangs. Mustangs have moved the ball, but just have not been able to put points up on the board when they've had opportunities. One chance. Here's Basinger to the right. Is he going to pitch it? He does pitch it, and that falls on the turf. Picked up by the Golden Lions and into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow.
That's Herzog.
That's Herzog, John Herzog. Basinger went right on the option play right, tried to pitch it out to the right to Shadil Thomas. He just dropped it on the turf, and one pop, it came right up into Herzog's hands. He goes about 30 yards into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I've said on several games this year, I've complimented Connor on his ability to be able to deliver the pitch right into the right spot for the runner, and that time it was a little bit behind him and hard to handle. And
well, I think it was one that probably should have been handled, though, but that kick is up and good. So now we are at 41-6. That's going to put us at the alternate timing for the remaining of the game here at the Offit Field, with Greensburg-Salem now leading 41-6. Minute 40 to go here in the third. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network, WMBS, and Trip Live Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebulon Mahalev and White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebulon Mahalev and White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebulon Mahalev and White.
Here we go, another kickoff opportunity for Greensburg-Salem. Trumbull kicks it down. One hopper is going to be picked up by Brumfield. Now he's having trouble with it, and he's going to be
gotta watch the clips.
Hit on the play at about the 15-yard line. Route horse collared and really taken down at about the 15-yard line. So once again, bad field position for the Mustangs. Brumfield just unable to pick that ball up as slippery ball that was skipping around down there around the 5-yard line and just had trouble corralling it, and that just allowed the Greensburg-Salem coverage team to just get down there and cover everything. And looking at a lot of substitutions now on defense for Greensburg-Salem. Looks like an entire second team in there on defense now for the Golden Lions.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground again. What do we have? And just things are going from bad to worse now for the Mustangs. That was a illegal procedure situation for the Mustangs. Dead ball off legal procedure as Mustang receiver number 5, Popson, was trying to come out here to the left, and he just had not reached his position whenever the ball was snapped. So 5-yard penalty puts it back at about the 10.
Bad exchange there between Connor and Shea, and popped out again.
Well, I think the whistle blew, so really wouldn't have mattered, but in any event, now we're looking at 1st and 15. Basinger out into the flat. This is Slater, and he has nowhere to go. Short pickup there of about 1 yard on the square out by Slater.
Well, they don't really have to play a typical defense. They can sit back in the zone. They have 3 down linemen rushing, and everybody else is dropping back.
Second down and 13.
That's it.
Ball at about the 11-yard line. Now what do we got?
Quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter as the time runs out.
Mercifully.
And for the Mustangs now trailing 41-6. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats. Treats you can trust for children of all ages on Sunday, October the 21st on the Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park from 1 until 5 p.m. The registration deadline is October the 14th. The event is free. Donations are greatly appreciated. Pre-registration is required. Sign up online at southuntwp.com or in person at the South Union Township Sewage Office located at 154 Township Drive. Come dressed in a costume, trick or treat your way along the paved trail, collecting treats provided by local businesses and organizations. There will be a pumpkin patch, hay rides, bonfire, animal show, food vendors, and more. If you're a local business or organization interested in participating, contact Courtney Schiffbauer at 724-438-8233. That's 724-438-8233, or email c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. That's c.schiffbauer@southunionsewage.com. Again, South Union Township presents the Honda Trail of Treats Sunday, October the 21st from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hutchinson Park on the Sheepskin Trail with a rain date of October the 27th.
Back now on the South Union Township Sports Network. Mustangs facing a second down and 13 at their own 10-yard line. Just beginning the fourth quarter.
All live, you're all live.
Looks like the Mustangs first team in against the second team for Greensburg, and there's a nice tackle coming across there to make the tackle for the Greensburg defense.
That was Alexander DeMine on that tackle. Stopped him for no gain.
No gain. That looked like Alexander DeMine on the tackle for a no gain by Basinger. Brings up now third down and 13.
Hey Gary, here's a not a positive stat. Mustangs have gone 27 minutes now without an answer, without another score. It was 7-6 at that time.
They're going to bring pressure here. Basinger has a man, and it looks like double coverage out there, not open at all. It was number 5, Jacob Popson. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team on again for the Mustangs.
Don't really have a choice here.
The wind's really blowing now. They're leaving.
Wind's kicking up.
Fans are scampering to the sides.
Trying to beat the rain. Some are. Of course, they're sitting on aluminum stands. That would be another reason to consider finding cover.
The flag is at stretched out straight. We're getting gusts now close to 20 miles an hour, I would believe. Basinger with the kick, and it's almost blocked. He does get it out of there. Mustangs need to find it. And it's going to roll at about the 45-yard line to be down there.
Turned out to be a decent kick of 30 yards.
Whoa. Down there by number 28 for the Mustangs, Christian Burchek. We're going to close our window here.
Oh, my.
Jerry's got to face the wind and the elements. The wind is really kicking up now. We're probably looking at 30 miles an hour. Rick looking at his radar. This is a big storm coming in any second. As coming in now for Greensburg-Salem at quarterback looks like number 8, Roberto Smith, the 6', 165-pound sophomore, will get an opportunity at quarterback. We also see Connor Moore, number 15, in there. He's going to be wide out. Number 11 is Javon Thompson. He's going to be wide right. For 28, Robert Sagan-Fuse. Fake the handoff, and this is going to be Smith himself around the right side. He has some speed, too. The Mustangs can't bring him down. They finally do inside the 30 to about the 35-yard line.
25.
The 25, you're exactly right.
20-yard run there.
20-yard run by the backup quarterback, number 8, Roberto Smith, just a sophomore.
Clearing out now.
Fans are trying to find some cover. They probably all have their weather apps up, seeing this storm approaching. Clock running with 9:10 to go here in the 4th on a running clock. Now we got a flag. It's going to be a delay of game against Greensburg-Salem as the play clock ran out. So a penalty of 5 yards pushes it back outside the 30 to the 31-yard line, 1st and 15. Smith handoff inside, and again opening by number 44. That's
Alexander Briggs. Picks up a couple.
He just takes that inside handoff. Looks like it's going off left guard, and he just cuts it back to the right. 7-yard pickup for Briggs.
Briggs, a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore fullback.
Clock running now inside 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
My app says that there's no wind, but that flag doesn't lie.
This is Smith. He's got room on the left side. Tries to cut it back. He's inside the 10 to the 5. Brought down there by number 18 for the Mustangs, Connor. Daniel Carney.
19-yard pickup. He has a quick 39 yards and 2 carries.
Gets it down to the 7-yard line. 1st down. 1st and goal now at the 7. Greensburg-Salem, second team trying to add on. Send 2 receivers out to the right. Smith in the shotgun. Handoff inside to number 44, close to the touchdown. He's just short. That's Briggs.
Gary, I see a lot of second string numbers out there for the Laurel Highlands defense also. They're also
2nd and goal at the 1.
Playing a number of them, particularly linemen and some linebackers.
I would say Smith's probably going to get this carry from the 1-yard line, trying to give him an opportunity to get on the scoreboard. He's going to come up under center, so I might be wrong. But it is Smith now. He's going to push ahead, and he is close. Touchdown. Roberto Smith, the 1-yard run. makes it 47-6. Trumbull will be out again.
Gary,
for the
you're
extra
right.
point.
Gary, you're right. This does not look like a 1-3 team. Unless something drastically has changed or there was somebody out that I wasn't aware of. In my research, this is a very good football team.
Trumbull bombs that one through, and it's now 48-6. 6:50 to go in the fourth. We'll be back with a kick on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Here we go once again. Greensburg-Salem teeing it up. Dominating here in the second half. 4 touchdowns by Greensburg-Salem in the second half. Mustangs unable to get on the board here in the second half. And this kick comes down at about the 15-yard line. I think that's Fike. He's going to try to get it up the field and does to about the 30-yard line. And it looks like a rugby scrum there at about the 30.
Gary, things don't get any easier for the Mustangs in the upcoming weeks. We have West Mifflin. West Mifflin next week, which is homecoming. At Ringgold, Thomas Jefferson at home. So those next 3 weeks are going to be brutal. I don't want to say we were playing easier teams, but those teams are
much tougher. Yes.
Yeah, they are much.
Ringgold not having a great season so far this year, but they have always been a formidable foe for the Mustangs, and
I don't think we can look down at any team at this point.
That's exactly right. Up the middle run and push back at the line of scrimmage. Big tackle there by number 68, Zachary Houston.
Starting to spring, starting to rain now.
Run there by, I believe, number 28, Christian Burchek getting the run. He's going to get
starting to rain.
No gain on. Well, give him 3 on that carry.
Starting to rain now.
Rain is starting to come down here at Offutt Field. Stands are essentially empty.
There are a few loyal, hardy Mustang fans across the way.
Basinger trying to get it outside, and he does. Gets it out of bounds for the first down at about the 46-yard line. So 8-yard pickup, or about a 10-yard pickup there for Connor Basinger. We'll add to his statistics, but the clock will continue to run with 5:10 to go here in the fourth.
It's still a little, it's kind of pedestrian numbers for Connor, Gary. 58 yards on 16 carries, that's not his typical running game.
Basinger hands off inside. Now he keeps it himself, goes around left end, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside Greensburg-Salem territory at about the 49. Give him 5 on that carry. Second down and 5.
By the way, when I say that he doesn't have as many yards as he typically has to make a decision at the line of scrimmage, and he gave other people, he gave Shea DeSoe a lot of those opportunities, so it's not just about the yardage. I didn't mean to make it sound like that.
This is up the middle now with Burchek, number 28. He's going to be very close to the first down. It depends on this spot.
Picks up about 5.
Third and a half a yard, I believe. We're under 4 minutes to go. Mike Daneza in there on a tackle for Greensburg-Salem. This is Connor. He's going to hand it off again to Burchek, and he's going to push ahead inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's a first down for the Mustangs. 39-yard line. Clock continues to run now.
You know, the Mustangs have been able to move the ball between the 20s.
Yeah, they've
been able to finish it.
2 very long drives, but have only come away with 1 touchdown. This is Connor now himself. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to be hit hard at about the 42-yard line. Brought down there by number 85, Lucius Nikolai, and number 13, Jaden Stevens. 2nd down and 7, 3 yards on that carry. Down to 2:35. Mustangs need to hurry if they want to try to get something on the board here late. Connor now is going to pitch it to the left, and this is Brumfield. Has some room. Gets it down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Finally brought down there by number 15, Connor Moore. 2 minutes and 7 seconds ago. First down Mustangs at the 23. Substitutions coming in and out for the defense of Greensburg-Salem. Handoff inside to Burchek. He's going to carry tacklers close to the 15. And that's going to be a nice 9-yard pickup on first down, but we're down to 1:34 to go here in the game. The Mustangs looking to try to get this in late and taking a lot of time getting the play in.
Well, they're giving Burchek some runs. He's the future of the Mustangs with Shea Deso being a senior this year.
You're right. I think if you ask the Mustangs, there's no such thing as a moral victory. But this is Burchek now inside the 5 to the 1. Is he in? Down to the 1-yard line. Burchek almost got that in. So that was about a 13-yard carry 53 seconds ago. One more play for the Mustangs. Can they push it in?
Can they finish?
Burchek behind Connor, and it's going to be Burchek up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown Mustangs with 36 seconds to go. So they do push it in late against the reserves for Greensburg-Salem. And cut the lead now to 48-12. Mustangs will, looks like, not know what they want to do here, whether they're going to kick or go for 2. They are going to kick as number 1, Daniel Izzy, will try to push it through. Late arriving substitute for the Mustangs.
I'm a little confused. I thought that Zach
10
Layton
seconds on the play clock.
had a decent leg.
Basinger for the hold. Izzy
Blocked.
drills it right into the back of the offensive line. So Mustangs still unsuccessful on those extra points. Looked like a possibility that Connor Basinger might have got kicked on that play, but grabbing his arm a little bit. But extra point no good, leaves the score 48-12, 36 seconds ago. We'll take our final timeout and be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Here we go, Mustangs, here we go! Who you rooting for?
back here with the Mustangs now to kick off. Back deep for the Golden Lions, Javon Thompson, number 11. Looks like David Waller, number 6, also back there. This is going to be taken at about the 6-yard line. Try to cut it back to the left. I'm sorry, that's number 3 for the Golden Lions. Trent Stevens on the carry.
He was brought down by Maurice Richardson for the Mustangs.
Gets it out to the 31-yard line, and it looks like they're going to possibly start the clock here. May not be another play or a kneel down, but
no.
Mustangs, disappointing loss here at Greensburg-Salem. Coming down to Offutt Field, looking for an opportunity to get in the win column in conference and a possibility of getting into the playoff position, but it was not to be, and that's going to do it as the clock runs out. Greensburg-Salem 48, Laurel Highlands 12. We'll be right back for the final wrap-up on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
The South Union Township Sports Network and WMBS, the Trip Life High School Sports Network, with our wrap-up here from Offutt Field. Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions dominant here tonight with the victory 48-12 over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, and the statistics will certainly reflect the score. It was 21-6 at halftime, and in the second half it was pretty much all Greensburg-Salem. A 2-yard touchdown run by Shea. I'm sorry, a 1-yard touchdown run by him. Putt, a 77-yard run. Fumble recovery for a touchdown by Herzog. Another 1-yard run by Roberto Smith in there for the reserves. The Mustangs did score late, and a 1-yard run by Burchek made it 48-12. But Mustangs had really no answer on defense for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lion offense, Rick.
No, they looked like they were here to play in the first quarter, and they just couldn't answer Greensburg-Salem, and they missed their opportunities. So
that's for sure.
Greensburg-Salem didn't give them a lot of opportunities.
You're right, and when they do have those opportunities, you pretty much have to take advantage of them. A fumble deep in Greensburg-Salem territory that the Mustangs went backwards on, a couple missed opportunities for interceptions that they did not make, and when they did not take advantage, Greensburg-Salem came back and made it pay. So the statistics are very much lopsided, but what do you have there, Rick?
Well, Trent Patrick, he put 101 yards in the air, and he had 64 yards on the ground himself for Greensburg-Salem. The backup quarterback, Smith, he had 45 yards and 4 carries. That's a pretty good average. Aaron Putt, 15 carries for 206 yards, and Herzog had 35 yards on the ground. So Patrick had 101 yards in the air. Greensburg-Salem Gary had 376 yards on the ground, 477 total yards. That's the second 400-yard game in a row given up by the Laurel Highlands defense. For Laurel Highlands, Connor Basinger, 93 yards in the air with the 1 interception. On the ground, he had a very pedestrian 66 yards on the ground. Shea Dussault had 53 yards on the ground, which is also not typical of him. That's a testament to the defense. Miguel Brumfield, 14 yards and a touchdown. So altogether for the Mustangs, 93 yards in the air, 174 yards on the ground, 267 yards total for the Mustangs to 477 for the Greensburg Golden Lions. And The Mustangs just can't give up that many yards and that many turnovers.
And things don't get easier next week as homecoming for the Mustangs. They'll face West Mifflin with their dynamic running attack, and the Mustang defense will have their hands full once again for homecoming. So that's going to do it for WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Will sign off from Offutt Field. The final, Greensburg-Salem 48, Laurel Highlands 12. It has been our pleasure to bring you this game tonight on the South Union Township Sports Network, and it has been brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring the supervisors of South Union, Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, everyone at CUTV, Gary Smith in charge. This has been Gary Frankhauser, along with Rick Frank and Jerry Dupay, another South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Our final once again, Greensburg-Salem 48, Laurel Highlands 12. Good night, everyone.